Hello, and welcome back to International Minds NS channel. Today, we're talking about something truly essential, nature conservation. In this episode, titled Voices for the Wild, Stories of Earth's True Guardians, we'll explore the inspiring stories of those who dedicate their lives to protecting our planet's most precious resources. These stories take us from the towering forests of the Amazon to the coral reefs of the Great Barrier Reef and beyond. They are tales of resilience, bravery, and an unwavering commitment to the natural world. Let's start with a simple yet critical question: why is nature conservation so important? We all know the environment is under serious threat. Species are disappearing at rates 1,000 times faster than natural extinction, and forests, oceans, and entire ecosystems are shrinking each year. These ecosystems don't just belong to animals and plants, they are lifelines for humanity. They provide the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the stability of our climate. Nature conservation is, therefore, more than just preserving wildlife, it's about protecting our future, our health, and our planet's stability. Let's start in one of the world's most important ecosystems, the Amazon rainforest. Often called the lungs of the earth, the Amazon produces around 20% of the world's oxygen and stores massive amounts of carbon, which helps regulate our global climate. But the Amazon is under relentless threat from illegal logging, mining, and agricultural expansion. In this battle, indigenous tribes and local communities stand as the frontline defenders of the forest. Take, for instance, the Kayapo tribe. This group has been fighting against deforestation and mining in their homeland for years. They live deep within the forest and rely on it for food, shelter, and their way of life. But they're not just protecting their home, they're protecting a resource that affects us all. With the help of conservation groups, they use tools like drones, GPS tracking, and even legal action to stop illegal logging. Their work is dangerous, but their courage is unwavering. These indigenous guardians remind us that nature conservation isn't just a job. For some, it's a way of life and a personal mission to protect the land for future generations. Now, let's move to the African savannas, where another group of guardians fights against poaching, a threat that has brought many iconic species to the brink of extinction. Rhinos, in particular, have been a target of poachers, who hunt them for their horns, which are highly valued on the black market. Poaching has pushed these magnificent animals to near extinction, with some species having only a few hundred individuals left in the wild. Enter the black mambas, an all-women anti-poaching unit in South Africa. Established in 2013, the black mambas patrol protected wildlife areas, looking out for traps and poachers. But what makes their work unique is that they aren't just using weapons to keep poachers at bay, they're using education. By working within communities to educate others about the importance of rhinos, they are changing attitudes toward wildlife. They prove that conservation doesn't always require force, it can be powered by courage, education, and a shared commitment to protecting wildlife. Let's go beneath the waves now, to a place just as crucial as any forest or savanna, the coral reefs. Coral reefs are home to about a quarter of all marine life, providing food and shelter to thousands of species. But these reefs are incredibly vulnerable to climate change, especially to a process called coral bleaching, where rising temperatures cause corals to lose their vibrant colors and die. In Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is one of the most famous examples of this struggle. Thankfully, scientists, divers, and local conservationists are working together to protect and restore this natural wonder. One project led by the Coral Restoration Foundation grows corals in underwater nurseries and replants them on damaged reefs. It's like giving the reef a second chance. Their work reminds us that while we face enormous environmental challenges, science and determination can give nature the boost it needs to recover. And as these coral reef guardians work, they're not just saving a reef, they're preserving a vibrant underwater world for future generations. No conservation story would be complete without mentioning our oceans. Beyond just the reefs, the world's oceans face threats from pollution, particularly plastic waste. It's estimated that 8 million tons of plastic end up in our oceans each year. But there are people working hard to change this. Take Boyan Slack, the founder of the Ocean Cleanup. He designed a system to capture plastic from the ocean, aiming to remove half of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch within 5 years. His project shows that innovation can be a powerful tool in conservation. Each piece of plastic collected means one less hazard for marine animals and one step closer to a cleaner ocean. It's another reminder that when we channel our skills and creativity, we can make a real difference. These stories of nature conservation from across the globe highlight the dedication of individuals and communities in protecting our planet. But conservation isn't just for scientists, rangers, or those on the front lines. It's something each of us can contribute to. Simple actions, like reducing plastic use, supporting ethical brands, or donating to conservation causes, all play a role in the bigger picture. Awareness itself is a powerful tool. By understanding the importance of these ecosystems and sharing that knowledge, we help build a future that values nature. As we come to the end of this episode, let's take a moment to reflect on the courage and commitment of these guardians of the earth. Their stories remind us that the battle for conservation is not hopeless. Instead, it's a call to action, a shared responsibility. So let's each do our part, however small it may seem, to protect this planet we call home. Thank you for listening, and if you found this inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's spread these stories and inspire others to become guardians of the earth.